If you want to be one with the water, dance with the river, sing with the sea. And if you want to be one with the air, rage with the thunder and whisper to me when you're ready to become. Stand strong and surrender, ready to be one. If you want to be one with the earth, melt with the mountains, shift with the sand. And if you want to be one with the fire, burn all your bridges and reach for my hand when you're ready to become. Stand strong and surrender, ready to be one. If you want to be one with the infinite, spin with the planets, shine with the stars. And if you want to be one with the spirit, surrender. You already are ready to become. Stand strong and surrender, ready to be one. If you want to be one, if you want to be one, if you want to be one.
Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, Achat sha'alti otavakesh, Achat sha'alti meit Adonai, Achat sha'alti otavakesh, shivti, shivti, beveit Adonai, shivti, shivti, kol yemei chayai, shivti, shivti, beveit Adonai, shivti, shivti, kol yemei chayai, lachazot benoam Adonai, benoam Adonai, uvaker behechalot, lachazot benoam Adonai, to gaze upon the beauty of Adonai. One thing, I ask you, Adonai, to be with you all of my life. One thing, I ask you, Adonai, to be
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So nice to have you with us. And this Shabbat evening as we celebrate our family Shabbat service. If you wonder why I'm dressed a little more casually, it's because tonight is the first of our regular 7:30 outdoor services. So we'll be moving over there after we finish our little family service. And if you're in the area, please feel free to come out. It's going to be a beautiful evening. It's already lovely out there. For those of you who may not know me, I am Cantor Paul Bush. I serve here at TBI with Rabbi Jonathan Kupitz. Rabbi Kupitz is up at Camp Newman for a little over another week or so. I just got back on Sunday after spending 2 weeks there myself. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Jewish summer camp, there's nothing like it. And I encourage everyone to, if you have children between basically 7 and 17, there is a place for them at Camp Newman and also at the other Jewish summer camps that we have in our on the West Coast here. So we're going to start out with a couple songs. Here's one called Bim Bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, shalom, Shabbat, 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 shalom, bim bam, bim bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim bam, bim bim bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. Shabbat candles burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles burning bright. Beds of snow, it's a Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. For Shabbat Challah, it's so good to eat. Shabbat Challah, good to eat. Shabbat Challah, it's good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. Shabbat day is my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, my favorite day. It's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. How about one more? I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh, my head up in my rosh. I got that Shabbat feeling up in my rosh, up in my rosh to stay. I I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim. I got that Shabbat feeling down in my reglaim, down in my reglaim to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling, Bichol Gufi, I got it, Bichol Gufi. Big hole goofy, I got that Shabbat feeling. Big hole goofy to stay. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me. Got it all over me, all over me. I got that Shabbat feeling all over me to stay. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Please, no applause. It's a sanctuary. It's a sanctuary. It's sanctified. We're going to turn in our Sidurim to our candle blessing, which you will find right here on page 6 and 7. I'm going to walk over to the candles. Marcus, I'm going to take a wireless over here. This one, right? And invite us to rise. We have, of course, our 2 Shabbat candles here. We also have a third candle, which we honor and remember all those who are not able to celebrate Shabbat with their families, who are being still held captive. So we'll light that one first. And then our 2 Shabbat candles. And we'll make 3 big circles, one for ourselves, one for our friends and family, and one for all the people in the world. And we'll sing together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Shabbat shalom. You may be seated. We're going to move forward in our books to page 8. Welcoming the Shabbat bride with Lecha Dodi. In our mystical Jewish tradition, the Shabbat enters as a beautiful bride or a beautiful queen, and we say, Lecha Dodi, come, my beloved, let us meet the Shabbat bride. So it goes like this. Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Lecha Dodi, likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat, nekabla, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, umevorach, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, umevorach. Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabla, Lecha Dodi, Likrat Kala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabla. So we'll move now into the core of our Shabbat evening service, where we prepare ourselves to pray with the words of Baruch Hu, which you will find on page 18. And if you are able to rise here in the sanctuary, I invite you to do so. La 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'en HaMevorach Le'olam Va'en. If you are able to remain standing, let's turn together to page 28 and 29 for the words of Shema Yisrael. That reminds us that we and God are one. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'en. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam Va'en. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. You may be seated. One of the, let's say, required prayers in every prayer service, at least in the morning and in the evening, is what we find on page 32, Mi Chamocha, who is like you. It reminds us of really the kind of the birth of the Jewish people when we were freed from slavery in Egypt and crossed through the Sea of Reeds into freedom, and we remember it with these words. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Who is like you, Adonai? Who is like you, holy and awesome, working wonders? Yam bam bim bim bye, yam bam bim bye, yam bam bim bye, yam bye bim bye, ay 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 ay, yam bam bim bye, ay 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 ay, yam bam bim bye. Mi chamocha bailim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. No rati Lord, oh say felle. No rati Lord, oh say felle. Bam bam bim bye, yabba bam bam bim bye, yabba bam bim bye, yabba bam bam bim bye. Ay 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 ay, yabba bam bim bye. Ay 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 ay, yabba bam bim bye, yabba bam bim bye, yabba bam bam bim bye, bam bam bim bye, bam bam bim bye. Ay 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 ay, yabba bam bam bim bye. Ay 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 ay. Little call and response here. Yabba bye. Yabba bye. Yay bye bye. Yay bye bye. Bye. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, bye. Bye. So as we cross through the sea, we are headed to a newfound freedom, and one of those freedoms is to be able to call upon Adonai to support us and to show us God's love and God's caring, and we do that through our Amidah, our core prayer in the service. So I'll invite you to turn to pages 38 and 39 and rise if you are able. And ask God first to please open my mouth so that I can pray to you with all my heart. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi agite hilatecha. Adonai, open my mouth so I can pray to you with all my heart. Page 40. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel Elohei Leah. Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. So at this point, we can remain standing as I open the ark, and we'll sing our Torah song, and then we'll have a little story. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba betomchecha me'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba betomchecha me'ushar. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it. All who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. So this story is called The Two Sisters. It was a quiet night. The wind blew softly through the trees, and the moon cast its bluish light on two houses huddled next to each other. Tova's house was silent except for the gentle breathing of her children, all tucked in together like peas in a pod. Bracha's house was quieter still, and yet, if you listen very closely, you can make out the distinct sounds of worrying coming from inside both of them. Tova turned over in bed again and fussed with her blanket. How tired her sister Bracha seemed today as they worked side by side in their field. Poor thing, thought Tova. Bracha works so hard at harvest time, and she doesn't even have any children to help her. Maybe I could do more for her. Oh, but she's so stubborn. She would never ask her big sister for help. Bracha, too, was wide awake and worrying, but not about any troubles of her own. No, it was just Tova that was looking so tired today. Poor thing, thought Bracha. She works so hard at harvest time, and she has so many little ones to care for. Why, with only half of our harvest, she has to feed her whole family. Maybe I could do more to help her. Oh, but she's so stubborn. She would never ask her little sister for help. Tova couldn't bear to lie in bed another minute. The more she thought about her sister, the more she felt the uneasiness of it all. At the end of the day, at least I can come home to my beautiful family. But Bracha, what does she have to come home to? An empty house. No wonder she looks so tired. I have so much and she has so little. I have to make things right, she said. And exactly that moment, Bracha sat straight up in bed. How could I have been so selfish all these years? After a hard day of work, I can come home, relax, and enjoy the peace and quiet. But Tova, what does she have? A husband and a house full of children, all clamoring for her attention. No wonder she looks so tired. I have so much, and she has so little. I have to make things right. So Bracha ran outside to the side of her house where she stored her grain in sacks. Just as I suspected, she said. I have much more of it than I need. It's only right to give Tova half of mine, she thought as she rolled up her sleeves and set to work. At the side of her house, Tova had just come to the same conclusion. Just as I suspected, I have much more than I need. It's only right to give Bracha half of mine, she thought, as she rolled up her sleeves and set to work. Tova dragged bag after bag of her own grain past the front of their houses as quietly as she could. After she put one bag on her sister's pile, she raced back to get another. And as she rubbed her aching arms, she noticed that there still seemed to be as many bags in her pile as ever. No matter how fast she dragged them to Bracha's side, Tova felt like she'd never be done. That's because Bracha was dragging bag after bag of grain past the back of their houses as quietly as she could. After she put one bag on her sister's pile, she raced back to get another. This is going to take a lot longer than I had thought, Bracha realized as she threw another sack against the side of Tova's house. As she stood there catching her breath, something bumped into her, knocking her face first into the pile of sacks. Whew! A familiar voice groaned. It was Tova, who had also toppled to the ground and lay there in the dirt next to her. Bracha, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? What are you doing here? Bracha demanded as she took Tova's outstretched hand. The sisters pulled each other back up to standing. You've been bringing me some of your grain, haven't you? Tova said in her big sister voice. Well, yes, but, Bracha began. But I've been doing the same thing for you, Tova said, grabbing both her sister's hands in her own and leading her to the side of the other house. Excuse me. Bracha started giggling first. No wonder it seemed to take forever to move a few bags of grain. Every time I brought one of my bags to your side, Tova interrupted, I was bringing one of mine to yours. We could have gone on all night. I just wanted to help you, Bracha said. I thought you needed it. Not at all, Tova answered, hugging her close. If I have you, I already have everything I need. The love in that hug was so great that even God could feel it. This was the kind of hug that God remembers forever. And that's why, many years later, King Solomon built his magnificent temple on the very spot where Bracha and Tova stood that night. God wanted the Holy of Holies to stand right there, on the place where two sisters loved each other even more than they loved themselves. Shabbat Shalom. I don't know about you, but one of my favorite things about Shabbat is Challah, Challah, oh my Shabbos, Challah, 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 it's yummy, delicious, and sweet. Ya la 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 la. Now sometimes I bake it with raisins. Sometimes I like chocolate chips. Sometimes I even use currants, so tasty on my lips. I love my challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah, 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 so yummy, delicious, and sweet. Ya la 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 la. Now sometimes I spread it with butter. Sometimes I like strawberry jam. Sometimes I even use Nutella, 'cause that's the way I am. I love my challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah, 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 so yummy, delicious, and sweet. Ya la 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 la. Before it goes into the oven, we give the dough a special twist. It bakes up so brown and delicious, with a smell I can't resist. Smells just like challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah, 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 yummy, delicious, and sweet. Ya la 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 la. Well, you probably think that we're finished, but singing is just so much fun, especially as when we sing about challah. Our singing's never done. Let's sing about challah, challah, oh my Shabbos challah, 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 yummy, delicious, and sweet. Ya la 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 la. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We're going to close our service in just a moment with our Shabbat blessing. So nice to have you here with us in the sanctuary and also online. As I mentioned when we started, tonight is our first of at least 4, hopefully 5, outdoor services. Our Shabbat Tachat Hashamayim, Shabbat Beneath the Stars, on the Great Lawn here at TBI that starts at 7:30. So if you want to come out for that, that's wonderful. Next week we have Shabbat Together at 7 p.m. here in the sanctuary. And the following Friday night we're back outside for another Shabbat Beneath the Stars. So I hope you all have a good week, a restful Shabbat followed by a good week. And we'll close with our family blessing. And I see that most of us are close to our families here in the sanctuary. So we'll bless each other. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha. May God bless you with good and keep you safe. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha. Ve'yasem lecha shalom, Shalom. May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. Amen. So if you're here with us in the sanctuary, we'll go into the social hall for a little kiddush and motzi. If you are, again, with us online, we wish you a very, very, very big Shabbat Shalom, and look forward to seeing you again. Okay, thanks so much. Shabbat Shalom. Claro? Okay. Let's go do a little kiddush.